Hi guys, welcome to Pirates of Maths. In this video, we're going to learn about vectors. In a simple way, vector is a straight line with size and direction. And the size can also be called as magnitude. Okay, we take a straight line with a starting point A and end point B, and the line has a direction, is indicating by an arrow. So the starting point has known tail, and the end point is head, and this is the direction. The vector can be written as simple bold letter, especially in the exam paper or books. Or we are writing a simple English letter with underline. So this is the common way of writing. Or we can write a vector from A to B, denoted like this. So it means vector from point A to B. There's another way for writing vectors is column vector. It's normally writing in a long bracket with numbers. And GCSE we only do two numbers. For example, like this. So we're going to learn more about this now. In this grid, we have some vectors A, B, C, D, E with different colors. So now we're going to write these vectors in column method. So before that, we know in a coordinate grid from origin to a right side, all the x value is going to be positive, and origin to a left side, x value is going to be negative, and origin to up, y value is going to be positive, and down it's going to be negative. So same method we're going to use here. So we're going to count how many units it's moving. We have a direction. So this is going this way. So we know this is the starting point, this is the end point. So when you want to travel from this point to this point, you need to go 1, 2, 3 horizontally by 3 units and 1, 2, 3 unit vertically up. So the vector A going to be 1, 2, 3 unit to right side, so it's positive, and 1, 2, 3, so up it is positive as well. Okay, now we're going to see what is the vector B. Okay, and we have a direction, it's shown in this way. So this is the start point and this is the end point. Okay, from the starting point, we should move to right side to reach the end point. So if you go horizontally to left, we're not going to reach this ending point. So we go moving 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units to the right. From here, 1, 2, 3 units down. So it's going to be negative 3. So, okay, what about the C? Okay, direction in this way. So this is the starting point. So we're going 1, 2, 3 units to left. So it's going to be negative 3. Okay, we are here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units down, so it's a negative as well. So -3, -5. Now D. Okay, so it's directing this way, so this is the start point. So we're moving horizontally by 1, 2, 3 units, and we don't need to move vertically, so that's 0. Finally, E. Vector E, vertically down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and there's no horizontal way, so it's going to be 0. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, -6. And next one is, we're going to see how we're multiplying vectors by scalar. For example, we say we have a vector A, and it's in this direction. So we want to find how the vector 2A going to be look like. So what we're doing here, we're multiplying this vector by a positive scalar. So when you multiplying by positive scalar, the direction is not going to be changed, only the size will be changed. So the 2A, double of this vector size, and it's 2A and same direction. So next we're going to find out how the -3A vector will look like. So it's a triple size of this vector, so roughly about this. And the opposite way, because we are multiplying this vector by negative scalar, so it's going to be this way. Okay, what about -12 vector A? So it's half of this size, so, and the opposite way. How we multiply column vector? By a scalar. So for example, we have a vector A in a column method, just say 3, 4, and we need to find what is the vector 2A. Simply we multiply top and the bottom by the scalar. So it's going to be 2 times 3, 6, and 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, what about -3A? The similar way, we're going to multiply this vector by a -3, so it's going to be -9 on the top and -12 on the bottom. And what about -12A? So -12 multiplied 3 is going to be -3 by 2, and 4 multiply -12 is going to be -2. That's all. The next one we're going to look is how we add or subtract vectors. For example, we say we have a vector A in a column method, 3, 4, and we have another vector B like this. First we are going to add these two vectors together. So we adding the top bit and we adding the bottom bits separately. So 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, now we're going to take away vector B from vector A. So the top bit is a 3 here, and 1, take away 1 from 3 is 2, and 4 minus 2 is 2. What about vector 2A minus B? So first we need to find what is the vector 2A. So we should multiply the vector A by 2. So we multiplying the top bit. So 2 into 3, 6, and 4 into 2, 8. Just write down. And now we can do the maths. 6 take away 1, 5. 8 take away 2 is 6. Is the answer. So now we can do some practice questions. Like for example, we have vectors A is -3 and 5, and vector B is 7 and -6, and vector C is -2, 0. Okay, the first question is adding this all vector together, A plus B plus C. Okay, so we put our vector down. So A, B, -3, +7 is going to be +4, and -2 is going to be +2. 5 adding -6 is going to be -1, 0, so -1. So the next question is find 3A minus B minus 2C. Okay, now we're going to write down what is the 3A. So we're going to multiply this vector A by 3. It's a positive scalar, so positive into negative is -9, and 3 by 5 is 15. This is the vector 3A, and minus vector B, just write down, and minus 2C. So we're going to multiply this vector by 2. So it's going to be -4, 0. Okay, now we do some maths. -9. So -9 minus 7 is going to be -16. -4, so it's going to be +4. So -16 and +4 is going to be -12. And 15 minus -6, so it's +6, so 21. And take away 0 is just a 21. Okay, this is the end of part 1. We're going to learn a little bit more on our next video. And if you have any comments or any questions, you can put in a comment box. And I'll see you on my next video. Thank you.